Listen closely. Take a breath. Let the world fall silent for a moment. Because this is for the heart that waits, for the soul that can't let go, for the person who keeps replaying the same memories, hoping they'll change the ending. You are here because someone left, and it feels like they took the light with them. But the truth is, they did not take the light. They only took the illusion that it ever came from them. When Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He was speaking to moments like this, moments when the world feels unchangeable, when the loss feels permanent, when your thoughts spiral into the same question, will they ever come back? You want the universe to answer you, to whisper yes, to give you a sign that what you lost will return. But the Stoics would tell you something far more powerful. It doesn't matter if they come back. What matters is whether you come back to yourself. Because somewhere along the way, in your loving, in your hoping, in your waiting, you wandered away from your own center. You began to think peace was something that someone else could give you, but peace, my friend, was always yours. And right now, as you sit here listening, you can start walking home to it. The Stoics did not deny pain. They didn't pretend loss was easy. Epictetus himself was born a slave. Marcus Aurelius buried children, faced betrayal, faced war. Seneca watched his own death approach by order of a man he once called friend. Yet each of them, in the face of what would break most people, practiced returning to one thought: it is not things that disturb us, but our judgment about things. The event is not the torment. Our interpretation is, it is not their leaving that chains us. It is the story we keep telling ourselves about why they left and what it means about us. So, pause. Ask yourself, what do you really miss? Is it them? Or is it the version of you that you were when they loved you? That warmth, that certainty, that feeling of being seen. Because that too can return, even if they never do. And it returns the moment you decide to stop defining yourself by absence. Imagine yourself standing before a calm lake at dusk. The water is still, the sky a faded gold. You throw a stone into the water, ripples spread one after another, distorting the reflection. That stone is your loss. The ripples are your thoughts. The Stoic lesson is not to stop the ripples. You can't. They're natural. It's to stop throwing more stones. Your mind will want to replay moments. Your heart will want to revisit the past, rewriting conversations, changing endings, asking, what if? Each of those thoughts is another stone, and soon the lake of your soul becomes a storm of your own making. Stillness returns when you let go of the need to control what's already done. Marcus wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." He didn't mean cling. He meant love them fully. And when the time comes to part, let them go just as fully. Because to love without attachment is the only love that doesn't destroy you. You gave what you could. You shared what was true. And now the world is asking you to practice a higher form of love, the one that doesn't depend on possession. You see, Stoicism is not coldness, it's clarity. It teaches us that every person, every moment, every joy, and every sorrow are on loan from the universe. You never truly own them. You get to experience them. And when the universe reclaims what was never yours to keep, your task is to bow in gratitude, not collapse in grief. Think of the sun. Every morning it rises without apology. even though billions of people will never look up to see it. It gives its warmth freely and moves on. It does not cling to the night it illuminated. You too must learn to rise again, not because they return, but because life is waiting for you to return. I know the silence after someone leaves can feel unbearable. It echoes with every word unsaid, every moment unfinished. But if you sit long enough within that silence, something else begins to speak. Your own voice. The voice you forgot while you were busy trying to keep someone else near. Listen to it now. It says, "You are still here, and being here is enough." You might think you've reached the end of your story. But Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself, what stands in the way becomes the way. This heartbreak, this absence, this quiet ache, it is not the end. It is the path. The obstacle is not blocking your growth. It is shaping it. You are learning to be unshaken. You are learning to remain whole, even when something precious is missing. Think about a tree in winter. Its branches are bare, its leaves gone. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was dead. But beneath the surface, the roots are deepening. The life is gathering strength unseen. That is you now. You are in a winter season, and the person you will become after this, calmer, wiser, unbreakable, is already forming. Marcus said, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." The Stoic doesn't resist change because they understand it's not destruction, it's transformation. When someone leaves your life, it's not the universe being cruel. It's the universe reshaping you for what comes next. There's a rhythm to all things. Every tide that withdraws leaves behind shells and silence and the smoothness of stones. Loss polishes us the same way, if we let it. You might be asking, but what if they really never come back? Then you will still be whole, because no one can take from you what truly matters, your capacity for reason, for virtue, for peace. The Stoics believed that the only thing worth mastering is your own mind, not another's heart, not the outcome of events. Your mind, the inner citadel, as Marcus called it, that fortress within which no loss can touch you. And when you return there, when you stand behind those walls of calm understanding, you realize that no person was ever meant to complete you. They were meant to accompany you for a time. There is beauty in impermanence if you're willing to see it. The Japanese call it wabi-sabi, the beauty of things imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. The Stoics understood the same truth centuries before. Nothing lasts, and that's what makes it precious. When you accept that, your grip loosens. You begin to hold life gently, not desperately, and gentle hands are the only ones that can truly feel. Pause again. Breathe in. Feel your chest rise, your lungs fill, your heart continue its steady rhythm. This is proof that life moves forward. Every breath you take now is a quiet act of rebellion against despair. You are showing the universe that you will not be defined by what left you, but by what remains in you. Sometimes the person you lost will cross your mind in random moments, in a smell, in a song, in the way the light hits a certain hour of the day. Let them. Don't fight the memory. Greet it with peace. Say to yourself, this was once mine to feel, and I felt it deeply. Then let it pass. That is the Stoic way. Not to suppress emotion, but to master it. To feel fully without being ruled.